Hi guys, it's Jess here. If you have to define your relationship with your client, you know that it's more than just a client lash artist association. You are a team who works together to keep lashes beautiful. You may be the confidant they like to share life's problems with, or you are the person that they come to make them feel confident and gorgeous. They value your time and your expertise. But it's not real life if everything is idyllic. Have you had experience with a difficult client? It can be stressful, but remember, there is an opportunity to learn something new. Let's discuss a few hypothetical solutions on how you can stand up to them and take control of the situation. The over-expectant client. Some clients have unrealistic expectations. They come to you to create lashes that may not be possible on their lashes at all. They could have been inspired by a Kardashian flaunting their lashes. But as a lash artist, you know that that is unachievable. Not on their lashes at least. Therefore, it is essential to incorporate a consultation session before the lashing session begins. Be completely transparent with them and lay the cards about what you can create for them. If they do not budge, you can politely decline and recommend them another lash artist who can take the risk. The ever-complaining client. Some people are hard to satisfy, no matter what you do. And by a stroke of a bad luck, those people can turn into your clients. No matter how excellent a lashing job you have done, they will always make it a point to show their disappointment. As a result, you may feel unconfident about your skills or even frustrated. The wise way to deal with the situation is to stay calm and not to give in to any of your emotions. First, try to find out what the problem is. Ask your client what they are unhappy about. If you think their complaint is genuine, try to fix it. But if you think their criticism is baseless, try to resolve the situation to avoid any bad blood, because a disgruntled client can leave a bad review online or badmouth your business to others. However, if in the future you would prefer not to deal with a client like them again, you could decline them politely the next time they even try to book, and suggest another local artist so they don't feel like you've left them high and dry. The rude client. They are the hard nuts. It may not be the most pleasant experience, but if you have an unpleasant client, give yourself a chance to see if you can turn them around. Human behavior can be complicated. Your client may have had a bad day, and you may just be their scapegoat to vent on. If you can control your responses, ignore their snide comments, and be cautious as possible. You may find off that it was just a one-off usual mood for them. You don't want an angry client walking out of your door, so provide your best service. But if they come back to you with a similar attitude, perhaps dig a little deeper. Inquire if there is something you can do to make their experience with you more pleasant. Maybe lots of background noises makes them irritable, and you could offer some more peace and quiet. Perhaps they have had previous experiences in other salons that are triggering bad feelings for them, and you can help see you are a caring lash artist who will make them feel more safe. But of course, some people just can't be helped. It may turn out that they are not a great people person. It would be highly advisable to discontinue the relationship with a client who innates negative energy in your workspace. Make sure you are diplomatic about letting them go. You can put it down to something as simple as you're not the right person or the right artist for them. The deal hunters. Even Sandra Bullock said, "I'll do anything for free stuff," so you won't be surprised if you have a client who manages to somehow wiggle their way into getting a free infill. In your bid to not lose a client, you may provide them with a free session. However, if your client comes up with reasons more than once to get a discount or a free service, you know that they are not the kind of clients you want to transact with. When you're putting it down to time and effort, you want to be paid for your services. Ensure your client that you care about their experience with you, but will charge them in the future. Some clients needs to be reassured that they are getting value for money. Displaying your training certificates can help ease their minds that you are a highly trained artist who has invested in being at the top of your game. You can also provide free add-ons to the service to make a customer feel like they are really getting their money's worth. It doesn't have to be a colossal investment. Something as simple as providing a bowl of chocolates at the reception desk, offering some snuggly socks to wear during their appointment, or even burning a beautiful smelling candle can make your clients feel like they're more cared for and less likely to try to find value from you elsewhere. The latecomers. You are booked back to back. A few clients may never be on time for their lashes. That puts you in a tight situation affecting your performance and other clients' time. If the client continues to show up late on multiple occasions, it is crucial to introduce a latecomer policy. It doesn't matter if you are operating solo or with a team. Setting boundaries and outlining them in writing makes your rules official and formal. A latecomer policy could include a clause where you charge extra if they show up past a particular time in the appointment slot. Or you may decide on a cutoff point where you simply will not go ahead with the appointment once a specified late time has been reached. Whichever direction you choose to go, if you inform them that your lashing procedure will be compromised and this will infringe another client's time, this may encourage them to be punctual for their next appointment. The no-show clients. What's worse than a latecomer? A no-show. If you have clients booking in and not showing up, it can significantly impact your business. Salon policies need to address these situations and protect you from incurring any such losses in the future. To make it easy for you, ensure you charge a non-refundable booking fee from the client if they decide not to show up. This will discourage clients from canceling their appointments and help you compensate for your lost time. For artists who are out there who are not comfortable in terms of charging a fee at the time of your booking, you may find it difficult to enforce a no-show charge. A softer approach would be to take a two-strikes policy. Perhaps you are open to giving the benefit of the doubt, and you'll let your clients have a no-show on you. However, if it happens a second time, we strongly recommend implementing a booking charge, even if it is just for that particular client. Having great lashes is teamwork. If you are doing an exceptional job at lashing, the client also needs to be diligent at looking after them. Often, clients heed to you, but there may be clients who just won't listen. They either can't be bothered, really don't care, or haven't been adequately educated to understand its importance. Having said that, it doesn't make your job any easier when they show up with a hot mess of extensions, begging you to salvage them. You cannot emphasize more the importance of lash aftercare. Tell them at the consultation and session while doing their lashes. Reiterate it at checkout, and follow up with a call between their next infill appointment. This will make them realize its importance and they will take your advice. You can't please everyone, but you tried. Find your balance between self-love and love for your clients. Don't let demanding customers bog your confidence down. As a lash artist, you want to provide the best services to your clients, but it's paramount to protect your business and your reputation. If this content was useful for you, don't forget to like this video. To stay on top of our news, tips, and much more, make sure to access our website, follow us on our socials, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Goodbye!